Coach, 49-17 victory over East Stroudsburg tonight, and opening statement on tonight's contest.
It was a great start for us. We wanted to have a fast start. I thought we executed better on offense than I expected, because we had some new faces in there. But I thought our quarterback did very, very well executing the system. And defensively, I thought we, created some opportunities. His scoop and score, Deshaun's scoop and score was huge. And first half was a great first half. In the second half, throwing a lot of bodies in there. We threw a ton of bodies in there and lost our rhythm a little bit. But all in all, a great game for a first opening night game.
Offensive side of the football, was that maybe what you expected, at least in the first half?
We were pretty wide open. I thought we were just, throwing the ball and running the ball, and our numbers were great. I don't know how many yards we had in the first half. It had to be a ton. And so we were wide open. Jay Rue's an athlete that can run around a little bit. He's kind of a cross between our last two quarterbacks. He's a physical runner, so you saw a couple times where you think he's going to get tackled and he pushes 3 or 4 more yards for a first down. So he's an explosive runner, a physical runner, more like Jason, but he's also got the capacity to throw the ball with big strikes, and so we loved it. We loved what we saw out there from him, and we've got athletes around him for sure.
Coach, you're able to get a lot of the quarterbacks in today to play. What was your opinion on all 3 of the quarterbacks and how they played today?
Well, we wanted to play Brett. I told Jay Rue, this week, I said, I want to play Mooney in the first half, and we were really warming up to play in the first half, but then we had a chance after they kicked the field goal to have a 2-minute drill, and so I'm like, geez, we need to take advantage of this opportunity for Jay Rue to have a 2-minute drill, and he executed and we scored. And then we rolled Mooney in the second half. He's looked great all camp, and he's got a little shoulder injury. So then Travis went in there and did a great job as well. So we threw 3 out there. I probably should have thrown 4 out there. I feel like I should have played Evan Cummings towards the end there just to get him some opportunities, but I failed to do that. But we threw a lot of bodies out there for sure.
Deshaun, a really huge night for you defensively. Can you kind of talk about what you saw out there and how it felt going out there and making some big plays?
My plays kind of came easy. Wasn't anything special that I did. On the first fumble recovery, D-line, the linebackers, they got a good push, knocked the ball out. I just scoop and score like we've been practicing all camp and stuff. We do drills for that all the time. And on the interception, Coach Hodge called the right play, put me in the right position. The D-line got a push and put pressure on the quarterback. I had the easy job just to catch it.
You were working with a unit that is relatively young across. How do you think you guys all worked well together this first game?
From spring ball to camp, we had a real good improvement. The main thing that we just been wanting to work on is communication and stuff. So, we had kind of a problem with that in the first half, but we handled it. And I think with the less experience, the more games come, we'll be getting good.
Dan, you had a pretty big game offensively, 114 yards. Can you just touch on what you saw from the defense and your quarterbacks here tonight?
Well, we had a good game plan coming in, called a nice couple plays. Jay Rue found me a couple times, and I feel like we just executed, made some big plays.
Now, starting off the first game here of the season, how big is it to get this win for you guys?
I feel like it's a good win. It's another week next week, but this is a good start to the season. Nice open win at home, and just practice Monday and get back to it.
I know probably about as many people asked you about your defense as they did about who your starting quarterback was going to be this week. What did you think about your defense for the most part tonight?
I thought they were great. They threw the ball on us a lot. I'm completely confident in our secondary abilities. we're really good back there. Deshaun, I've been saying this a lot, so I don't mean to demean anybody, but Zinner's coaching for us now, Casey. So I say, we lost Casey Zinner, we gained Deshaun Thrower. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's a athlete going out there. So we're very athletic back there. I thought Centel Williams played great. He was just stride for stride, and we forced him to be one-dimensional. They had to throw the ball a lot. They threw 42 times. They didn't really have any success on the ground. 30 carries for 37 yards? Is that what that says? So all in all, that's awesome. Everybody said, you lost a bunch of these guys on defense, and I have a sneaking suspicion, and obviously this is their first game, but I think we're going to have a great defense. I really think that these guys have done the things they need to do to be great, and so if we put it all together, the thing that's most discouraging is the penalties. I mean, it's just we can't have that. So we're going to have some guys suffer a little pain from having too many silly penalties, but they're going to get up and I think do a dawn patrol with our strength coach here pretty soon. And so all in all, though, pretty good. Other than that, only lost the one turnover where we end the air and then one on the fumble, but it was in the latter part of the game. So all in all, I like the way we protected the ball in the first half, and pretty clean first half. I was pleased.
Deshaun, I'm going to make you compare your two sports here. You won a national championship with basketball. It was the last jersey you wore. Came in, made a lot of big plays for them last year.
Yeah.
You come out here, and it's big playability out here as well. Do you just kind of feel like it's almost the exact same thing you're doing between the football field and the court?
With both squads, I just have good players around me. So, kind of make my job easy. I just play off them. We play off each other. So, just having a good coaching staff on both, having good players around me just kind of makes my job easy. Just let me be a ball player.